That's 10 years. Don't I count for anything?
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Sorry.
Look, it was a very painful decision. I wanted to talk to you. Believe me, I was longing to, but I couldn't. I knew you wouldn't agree with me. It was something I had to do on my own. It was very hard and very lonely.
You and Felix and Sally all being lonely together.
Well, they didn't want you to know either.
How very convenient.
Well, they thought you'd be upset and angry as you are. What was the point?
Oh, quite, when you and Felix had already made up your minds what to do. Been very awkward if I'd agreed with Sally.
Well, look, I assumed you'd be against abortion. You usually are, and that client of yours, Tracy, just killed herself because she'd had a baby adopted. How could I tell you? I mean, Sally didn't know what she wanted. You'd have made her more mixed up than ever.
You mean? What you mean is that I might have stopped you forcing her to have an abortion.
Look, if Sally had really wanted to have that child, she could have told you the truth at any time, but she didn't. She came to me. I had to do what I thought was best.
No wonder she didn't come home for Christmas.
Well, she was depressed at first, of course, but she's got over it now. You saw her at the show. She looked happy, didn't she? I mean, she has had time to think about it, and she knows I was right.
You're unbelievable. I mean, did you ever think of the alternatives?
Yes, I did, and they were worse.
And it didn't matter what I might have felt.
Look, she's my daughter. I had to make the final decision.
Yeah. Well, that says it all. I don't think I know you at all.
Aren't you just a tiny bit angry at your precious friend?
He's not here, is he? I'll deal with him later on. Right now, I'm going to pack.
Pack? Don't be silly.
I'm moving out. I can't live with you after this. You can do something like this on your own. We don't have a marriage at all.
Me? Do you know where Peter Bill lives? Do you know if Frank's Autos is around here?
I'm looking for Dot Cotton's house.
And I'm looking for the Pizza Margherita.
With the new Radio Times, you'd know all the answers. There's a detailed map of Albert Square and a nostalgic look at the first 5 years of EastEnders. Radio Times gives you a better picture.
Newsnight on BBC2 in about 10 minutes includes reports from Soweto on the extraordinary homecoming of Nelson Mandela and from Germany on the breathtaking pace of unification. Here on One in an hour, Film 90 finds Barry Norman casting a critical eye over the latest releases, including When I Fall in Love, starring Jessica Lange. First, the theatre beckons as Omnibus explores the world of Alan Ayckbourn.
Alan Ayckbourn is a man with a double life.
Alan, I was wondering how you felt about working in the West End after the delights of...
For 1 month of the year, he is a Metropolitan writer-director, often working amidst the growth and...
When you win something,